Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Auxe and here I do videos about fragrances. And today you caught me actually in the late evening and I just finished my nighttime skincare routine, which I used this mask, Vichy mask, and then some other creams that I had. I had this Nuxe cream, and right now I realized that I actually ran out for my self-made deodorant, that I do it by myself. So I'm gonna do it right now, this deodorant, while chatting with you. So this is gonna be like a baking soda deodorant. I already did it for you guys before, I think at least few times, but I will do it again, even though these type of videos are not very popular at all, and there is very little people that are curious, how can you make deodorant by yourself. But I still want to do it again. The reason why, because perhaps there are people that let's say have perspiration, let's say severe perspiration, and they are trying normal antiperspirants and it's not working for them, which happened actually for me. I used to use these normal deodorants, like let's say Nivea. They're like a lady speed stick, which used to stain my arm so much, and those, all of the rest, sure. And then Mitchum used to be probably the most helpful, but there was a problem because I think it used to stain my clothes or something like that. And actually, I will start the process right now. And I discovered that my self-made deodorant, that you need to use. Basically, first product is coconut oil. Doesn't matter what coconut oil, you just simply put some coconut oil. I will show you after I put, and it's just a bit dark over here, so it doesn't matter how much, because this is not about quantities or anything like that. Basically, if the coconut oil is a bit, how to say, if it's winter time, might be a bit harder for you guys, to take the coconut oil out. So we're gonna put it right here, and I'm trying to put it, a little bit more, just kind of. I don't think it's enough. Once I make this deodorant, it lasts for me, for maybe 3 months or more, and you can apply it as much as you want, and it doesn't stain your clothes or anything. It just actually helps you. So how to say, while using this deodorant, actually my perspiration just normalized, and it works even much better than all of the rest deodorants. So right now I have coconut oil, doesn't matter amount, however you make, it's gonna work in more or less. And basically right now we have like a baking soda, and we're gonna just perhaps I'm gonna use the 1 teaspoon, I think, let me see, 1 teaspoon, I think it might be enough. So 1 teaspoon. Okay, perhaps I will add slightly more, okay, because we want it to be effective. So I'm gonna add 1.5 teaspoon, to this little container. And also I'm gonna add normally I add this lavender, essential oil or whatever, but for the moment I left it, in the other room, and I am too busy to take it. So I'm gonna use this tea tree oil, So let's say, no need to use too much, but just kind of, let's say 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's not coming. 4, 5, maybe, okay, 5, 6, okay, maybe it's a bit, kind of around 7 drops or something like that. I don't think you guys should overdose essential oils, because I think that no need to overdose anything. And so actually, so we have those things, and then the last thing that we're gonna add is corn corn flour. It might seem to you guys that perhaps we don't need to add it, but actually once you add it, it becomes a little bit thicker, you know, everything, and it becomes kind of more stable. So let me just kind of little bit, there is no need to measure anything, you just kind of add it like this, you know. I'm just gonna add it, no problem, you know, just something like that. I think it's supposed to be enough. And because it's winter time, guys, it's winter time right now, so coconut oil is very kind of hard. So the best what you can do at this stage is simply to use your hand, you know, and kind of mix it like that. So while I'm mixing it, I want to tell you that so coconut oil in general is kind of, you know, antibacterial by itself, and also when you add baking soda, that's just like a powerhouse, you know. I think baking soda is the one that worked so well to me, and then when you add like that, let's say tea tree oil, it's also kind of anti-disinfectant, but don't put too much, because you know those how to say, those essential oils, basically it can make how to say, it's not good sometimes to overuse it, you know. It might have some negative effect on your body if you use it too much. So you know, you just need to add a few drops just for the smell or something like that, and that's pretty much it, you know. So right now what we need to do is, I think we will need perhaps to just one moment. I started kind of to experience the problem that perhaps I never experienced before. I think because of being like a winter time, it became kind of harder to blend. Normally I heat up a little bit, you know. Perhaps I would need to heat it up, guys. So I think I put too much of the corn flour, which made things, you know, a little bit harder to mix, and I don't want to pause this video in order to go to microwave this and to make it kind of you know, more liquidy and more blendable in a way. So I will just kind of continue. So the texture is slightly dry, perhaps I put something too much, but don't worry about it. Each batch feels different when you make it, and it doesn't really matter at the end, you know, because all of them is gonna work as long as you have baking soda in it. I did as well this like with charcoal, you know, with charcoal, and that one is even stronger. The way it works is actually even much stronger, but right now I don't need it, you know, so I just kind of, you know, so that's all, guys. Basically this is my deodorant. What I will do right now is I'm gonna go to the microwave and I will just warm it up slightly, so it will make it easier to blend everything, because maybe I put cornstarch slightly too much. So don't worry about it. Even though I don't do anything, this paste is gonna work wonders for me, you know. And you don't need to like use a lot. So in the morning, for an example, you wake up and you just kind of apply like a small piece, like let's say sorry for my fingers, but this type of piece you apply on each underarm and you are ready for the day, you know. So let me know, what do you think about you know, using your own deodorant, you know, like have you ever experienced any issue with your deodorants, like you know, sticky clothes, or deodorant that is not working, or a heavy perspiration that you don't know what to do and nothing is working? So if you have ever experienced these type of things, you know, you can listen to my advice. Also, don't be afraid, because it can happen that baking soda can irritate your skin, so in that occasion you might need to put slightly less of baking soda. I think everybody's reacting differently to everything, so myself, perhaps I reacted a few times, but since then whenever I put 1 teaspoon of baking soda, I never have any issues. So I'm gonna finish this video. This is my self-made deodorant, and I will be using it perhaps for 3 months, and it makes me very happy. Let me know what makes you happy. Would that be like have you ever made anything by yourself, like something? People sometimes make creams for themselves or whatever. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna clean my table right now, and I'm gonna prepare the evening, to finish the evening. And I hope you guys enjoyed my new setting over here. I have this new lighting that I bought. It's actually from Aldi, very cheap supermarket, and it's like a very small, like a ring, like this size of ring. Like, let's say you see my hand, so the ring would be that type of size, and it's very small, and I don't have any fancy like a lighting or anything like that, and I will not have probably soon, but with what I have, it actually makes me very, very happy. So that's all, guys. I hope you're gonna have day. Let me know if you are thinking to repeat this process of making deodorant by yourself, and I will be very, very happy to hear it. So thanks a lot, and I will come back to you soon, and bye bye.